What's up, y'all? So, I have a question, and I'm kind of wondering, is relationships still worth it in 2023? And from my experiences of what I've been seeing, I still would say yes, but it's a very slim-sided yes. The dating pool in this day and age has gotten so bad, so porous, it's really hard to judge. Because I'll say I've dated 7 people, and out of the 7, only one of them was even worth the time and effort. I came across 3 cheaters, 2 manipulators, and one that's just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And pretty much all of them at this point, they want the maximum while given the bare minimum. And to me, it's just absolutely insane. The driving force now, it seems, of just everything dealing with a relationship is if they give you sex, that means that they deserve everything else. And now I'm not going to say every woman is that way. I don't truly believe that. But unfortunately, the slide of it is no longer being maybe 50-50. It's literally only like a 10 to 15% chance you're going to come across someone that isn't playing the victimhood, emotional abuse hood, or the I'm just completely full of baggage and you need to respect, and I'm going to abuse the hell out of you and tell you respect it. And for me, it's incredibly unfortunate because there's a lot of good people in the world. But unfortunately, it really comes off as it seems like only ones that the good people find are the abusers. And after a certain amount of time, they start losing everything. I could definitely say for me, I lost myself for a good while with the last person I dated. But I put myself in that situation. But I could give you some of the examples that I got through. And this will be sounding victim, but it is the truth. And it took me a while of having to just not date to finally let all of it go and not hurt. But ultimately, like, I was cheated on, a son aborted, manipulated, abused, said if I do all of these things, moving to a certain new location closer to her family, she would be better. If I did this, she would be better. If I started working less, she would be better. Then I didn't make enough, so it was always something. And this is kind of a call out to the women that are doing this. You're going to continue to be left in the dust because guys are starting to look at you more as a recreational sex doll than even worth their time of a commitment. And for men, I would also pretty much say, if you're treating women in a disrespectful, belittling way, I don't blame them for leaving. And I can't blame all of them for playing the men are abusive, because I do know many men that are abusive and should not really be in relationships. But unfortunately, the pull of everything has gotten so bad and so toxic, and so men versus women, the lesbian and gay community, they're going to be able to thrive on this for sure. And for me, it's to each his own. If you like that, I don't blame you. It's your choice. It's whoever you choose to date, that's on you. But unfortunately, with everything that's just going on, opposite sex relationships, it could very well end up going to becoming a thing of the past. Because now we're preaching more to dating each other, men on men, women on women, than actually even showing kids that it's healthy to be a man and woman. Like, you have transgenders twerking in schools, teachers preaching the gay and lesbian community. But there's not much in the way of being taught of opposite sex unity. They're not teaching the ways of what it's like for kids growing up, what's important for kids. Now it's all about politics. It's going to wind up eventually destroying an entire generation of kids, and America for that part, if everyone can't put their differences aside and just let people choose for themselves of who they want to date, who they want to be in a relationship with, and let them grow into it and not force it down people's throats. And unfortunately, with everything being so chaotic going everywhere, I would not be opposed to saying in 10, 20 years, dating will be a complete waste of time, and relationships will probably be to the point of so much victimhood and abuse and problems, it'll literally be like walking into a cesspool. And it's unfortunate, because I think every community should be able to thrive in their own way without something having to be forced down their throats on doing it. But unfortunately, with humanity, it kind of goes the point of everything needs to be forced, shoved, highly pushed to where everyone resents it and gets tired of it. So that's my 2 cents on it. I still would hope to find someone myself someday that'll be important, but unfortunately, I'm not really too confident that'll be the case. Because meeting someone who actually has an independent, which they all say they're all independent, that could thrive without you, but wants to be with you. And unfortunately, when everyone's preaching this new, I'm dependent, independent, I don't need a man, the whole aspect being need and want comes off as 2 different things. And unfortunately, everything now is, since now you're claiming I don't need a man, you're treating him like you don't give a damn if he walks out the door. And if you treat him like a second citizen or a third world country person, you're never going to be able to keep someone, because someone only is going to take being belittled for so long. And I'm meaning this with men too. I don't know what happened with the whole cross-gender roles of being partners, being teammates. Now it's just being obstacles and opponents. You don't look at each other with the same deal of team. Now it's just, I'm going to beat you. No, I'm going to beat you. It's like who's got the biggest set complex. And it's unfortunate. I hope someday stuff starts to change. But I don't know. In this way, with the red pill, blue pill, blah, 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 I don't know. I think if anything, it's probably about to get worse than better. But we'll see. Thank y'all for watching, and let me know what y'all think. Goodbye.